Raise your hand if you've ever driven on State Street, on 26 on South Street through Lafayette. Ever crossed the railroad tracks there next to Home Depot? Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. If you know anything about road work and development and railroads and the railroad companies and streets, it's a morass because in America, for better or worse, the railroads maintain control over railroad crossings, even through public rights of way. We all know that there are railroad crossings that leave us scratching our head going, why has it gotten so bad? And at the end of the day, it comes down to the railroad companies and what our local municipalities can do about this. But there is a particularly heinous, is the word I think I want to use, railroad crossing on South Street next to Home Depot and Chase there right before the intersection with Sagamore Parkway that is finally getting some love. It's going to close for 4 to 6 weeks this summer, and they're going to repair this crossing, put in new rails, fix the road for a measly $3.1 million. I'm really excited about this. My suspension, I crawl over this intersection every time I go through it. I know that everybody around me must think I'm absolutely crazy, but I'd rather save the suspension in my car than take the risks. So that won't have to hit the brakes there. Won't look like I'm at turn 1 at the IMS there anymore. Now, it's going to be a pain for 4 to 6 weeks when this railroad crossing closes. That is a major artery through there. 2,840 vehicles on an average day go through there. They're going to have to be rerouted. That I believe is going to involve Sagamore up to Union Street over to Creasy Lane is how that's going to go. So it's going to be short-term pain for long-term gain, no doubt. But excited that this major pinch point in our traffic pattern here in Lafayette is finally getting some love, because there is no doubt that 26th, that South Street through Lafayette is, in many ways, is Lafayette, right? I talk to people all the time about that. If you live down on Veterans Memorial Parkway, what used to be 350 South, it still comes out 350 South quite often out of my mouth. I lived down there long before it was Veterans Memorial Parkway. In some ways, it's like South Lafayette now, like almost like a city unto itself. You can live down that way and never venture into the 26 corridor or even further north sort of thing. But for all of that, it is the major artery through the Lafayette area. A lot of people get off there to go to Purdue University, although there are faster ways to go. You're heading to downtown, you're heading to any of the businesses there along State Street, you're heading to Columbian Park, wherever you might be coming from. That is a major thoroughfare. So that's going to happen this summer. We don't have a date for the closure yet, but it is supposed to be done by August 13th, so that we don't run into traffic issues with Purdue students coming back to campus for the fall semester. There will be additional parts of the project that will get done after that. That's just when the street will reopen. There are going to be new trails, new signals, and some ancillary things going on around there. Boy, so what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll let you know as soon as I find out about when this project is actually taking place, so that you can avoid that area while it's happening.